Hello, my name is Jack Fortin. I'm the owner-operator of Jaxville Gold and Silver Trading in Red Deer, Alberta. And today is Sunday, April 5th, 2020. I'd like to talk a little bit about the shortages in precious metals we're seeing at the dealer level, as well as the rising premiums. They're both related, of course. Anyhow, this situation is largely the result of reduced demand for precious metals we saw over the last 3-4 years. Because there's been reduced demand, mints have scaled back production. Machines that they have for producing the coins, they've idled them or reassigned them to other tasks. Staff have been either laid off or reassigned to other tasks as well. On top of that, their feed, the raw material, blanks and whatever they use to make these coins and bars, they've reduced orders for those as well, and even handling. On top of that, we've seen a huge amount of bullion product taken off the market with the failure of elementals a few years back and their network of refiners and producers of retail level bullion product. So these 3-4 years of slow demand, it was easy for the mints running at a small percentage of their capacity to meet the demand, and everything seemed to be fine in that sense. The markets were kind of in balance. Then, as a result of the falling stock market and questionable bailouts in the financial sector, people who are interested in precious metals, have been thinking about it, are now actively seeking them out. And of course, people have been buying them for years, tend to buy the dips, and we've seen dramatic drops in precious metal prices, seemingly creating bargains in gold and silver. So we had a huge influx in demand, in which, well, in the case of my shop, we basically sold almost a month's worth of inventory in 2 days flat. And now we're looking several weeks, or in some cases months, before we can return that inventory to our cabinet. Consequently, we've had to order bullion bars and coins at much higher premiums, and of course we're going to pass these premiums along so we can ensure that we can reorder more inventory. Right now, some of the more egregious examples I can think of, we're actually selling silver rounds, Silver Town or Sunshine. We're selling these for basically $10 over spot. Now, 3-4 weeks ago, when we had these coins, we were selling them for $3 over spot individually, considerably less on larger quantities. We have no gold maple leafs for sale. We're able to secure a small quantity of US gold buffaloes, for which we're going to be selling for about $300 Canadian over spot. I mean, this is just something that it's shocking to us, and this is going to go on for some months. And what I'd like to say, if you already have precious metals, basically focus on more securing your own personal safety, your family, securing your food supplies and things like that. These shortages we're seeing now are going to be an ongoing thing. So maybe look at increasing your food stocks or whatever. If you don't have any precious metals, I understand the importance of having some, and I urge you, even at these levels, to buy some, but don't be chasing large quantities at these premiums. I do expect over time they will normalize, and if you're really lucky, we won't see a huge increase in price when that happens and they're finally available at lower premiums. So basically what I'm saying, if you have precious metals, basically sit on the sidelines, maybe buy some popcorn, because the show you're going to see in the months ahead is going to be epic. If you don't have any precious metals, buy smaller amounts, basically average in. Don't be chasing monster boxes of coins, because we're not going to discount them as we would in the past, because to replace them, we don't know how long it'll take to get another monster box for the one we sell. Monster box, by the way, is a sealed box of 500 silver coins. At any rate, and that pretty much sums up what I have to say. I'd like you to, most people seeing this video actually are basically, I'm preaching to the choir in most cases. If you know anyone who's thinking of buying precious metals or wondering what's going on with the prices, please forward this to them. In the case of our office here, if you are thinking of getting something and you want to check prices, please phone. Don't come in personally, because with the COVID-19 issue, don't make unnecessary trips. We do have limited supply of product. Please phone the office. We can lock in the price and basically tell you what's available and what isn't. As well as too, it gives you time to check other suppliers, find out what's available and compare prices. And I think that's about it. Thank you for listening.